We introduced a lot of new programming at our new front, and we're excited that come September, a lot of this programming will come to fruition. So we've actually developed content with Big Problems, Big Thinkers, Peer-to-Peer, these are the names of the programs, and a few others that will be launching in September. We've had huge success with Hello World, that again was digital and TV, and had a huge partner in that with CA Technologies. And it was actually the first digital video to feature Snapchat video within the platform. So we're really excited about that, and we just keep coming out with more and more video, and we have a lot in the pipeline that we are excited to share soon.
Because typically, or historically, the digital video came out of the linear programming. Now it seems that there's a lot of creativity, a lot of creation, I should say, of video outside of the linear programming.
Yes.
Is that fair to say?
Yes, that is fair to say. And I also think there's a lot of collaboration also within Bloomberg itself, with people collaborating more together between across platforms.
Cool. So tell us a little bit about the concept of custom content, or sponsored content, or native advertising.
Sure.
There's so many, but what does it mean to you folks, and what are you doing, and where do you see it going?
Sure. So we also announced at the New Friends that we rebranded our studio, Kinection. We have a huge team of marketers and storytellers, and for us, and I think the industry, we've seen a shift. Brands do not want to just run regular, straight advertising. They want to tell a story, and they want a partner who can really help them tell that story. For us at Bloomberg, what's really sets us apart is the fact that we have the backing of Bloomberg and all the data, and our Bloomberg Intelligence staff of 150 global analysts that can actually help us feed those custom content stories. So it's a huge shift, and we see that, I would say 90% of the ideas that go out the door all include custom content storytelling. And we've been successful at it. And it's we're seeing a shift. We're seeing a huge shift where I think that brands and marketers are challenged, and they enjoy working with us, and we enjoy working with them.
Cool. So tell us a little about the Cisco activation.
Sure. So when we go to DMEXCO, we'll be featuring Big Problems, Big Thinkers, which is an incredible program that we'll be launching in the fall. It's a big enough show that we moved it to mid-September timing, and it features some of the world's brightest thinkers, including the Dalai Lama, Warren Buffett, Soderberg, and many more, talking about some of the toughest problems that face the world today, from the economy, the climate, success, and what that means. And these are hard conversations that we as Bloomberg were actually able to have with these people. Cisco came on board as a partner, and again, they didn't want to just run advertising alongside this program. They wanted to tell their story and how they impact the environment, and parallel path how everything they do relates to the topics within this incredible program and series. So we are creating 12 minutes of animation through storytelling for them. So it'll be great for the user and the viewer when they're watching. Not only will they get to see our digital video, but they will actually get to see Cisco's story. So more to come on that, but it's very exciting, and everyone should look for that in the fall, mid-September.
So Bloomberg is a massive destination, many platforms for consumption.
Yes.
What are other opportunities outside of Bloomberg? We speak to a lot of publishers, and they really talk about, extending the brand through the social platforms, through syndication. Can you talk to us a little bit about sort of expanding viewership beyond the Bloomberg properties?
So we have a whole arm that deals in syndication, and you will find programming that is syndicated all over. You could get on a United flight and see programming from Bloomberg. You could be on many networks and see our shows. So we have a whole team that deals in syndication. And we are expanding upon that constantly. So Big Problems, Big Thinkers, and all of these shows that we have upcoming in the fall already there are syndication opportunities going on right now with those.
Great. So we're going to DMEXCO shortly. So tell us what you guys are going to be doing and what you hope to accomplish there.
Sure. We're really excited. We are going to be a part of the new Motion Hall, the first year that they are doing that in DMEXCO, which is an opportunity for everyone to show their new digital video TV offerings. We will have a moment where we will be sharing big problems, big thinkers, and actually bringing some special guests up on stage to talk through a little bit more about big problems, big thinkers. We will also be highlighting a lot of our other digital video, including peer-to-peer, which is another program that we have launching in the fall with David Rubenstein. And we will also talk about our Hello World, which has been a huge success for us in the technology realm and is still going right now, that CA Technologies was a part of. And I believe we have 9 episodes that are still running. So we will be talking a lot about that and then teasing some other programming that will be coming up in the fall and winter.
And finally, like looking into the future in terms of publishing, and you've been in the publishing business for a few years, and there's been a lot of changes, some good, some not so good. You know, Bloomberg is in a very unique position, extremely profitable company. What are your thoughts, though, more broadly perhaps for the industry, and what publishers need to do to sort of get through this moment? I don't know if you call it survival or transition, but what are some of your thoughts there?
I would call transition. I say that, you know, at Bloomberg, we're not a traditional publishing company. We are a technology company, and we are the media arm of a large technology company that puts us at an advantage. I think that other publishing companies really need to, and a lot of them are doing this, look outside of the box of what they're used to doing and look at some of these other companies, technology companies, and just other companies out there and do things a little differently and non-traditional. And we're seeing that. I think a lot of people are trying to do that and rewrite the book on how things are done. And I think that there's been such a shift. There's no more of this print. You know, when you hear the word publishing, you automatically think print. And print is not dead by any means, but we're in a completely different world. And it's been interesting to watch. And I think there are some publishers that are doing very well and others that are trying to catch up.
Comscore has come out with this number that puts you guys at the top of business video globally, which is a pretty big accomplishment. Tell us about that and sort of what that content is, how vast it is, and the opportunities for marketers to be associated with that scale.
Well, we are a destination. Obviously, we're #1 for digital video. We have great quality digital video, and people are actually spending time watching the video. And the best part about it is there's something for everybody. So you can go to Pursuits and find things for luxury. You can find things for politics. You can find things for business. There's anything you possibly could want. What's great about this for marketers and for brands is that they have the opportunity to partner with us on these videos. So just like we talked about big problems, big thinkers, that's digital video. It's also TV. Cisco will be a part of that through their custom content. And that's how we're going to market with all of our digital video.
You're doing this, you know, bespoke content.
Yes.
There's a big demand for it.
Yes.
How do you close the loop around performance?
There's a lot. We have a whole team that focuses on performance and actually making sure campaigns are performing and reaching our partners' KPIs. We have been very successful at it. There's a lot that we look at and making sure that the messaging is aligned in the right spots. It is a constant work in progress. We work with a lot of different partners on the back end to also help us with that, but we also have an internal team, and it's been doing extremely well.